Hello, Collective. Welcome into your reading today. I am Juka the Gypsy here with another collective message for you guys. Today has had a little bit of a strange energy for me, and I was just sitting here thinking about that, which is I don't want to do what I don't want to do. And not wanting to put on makeup today, just I don't want to. I just saw 33. That was the first card out. So there's something here. First card out is Chaos and Conflict, card number 33. And I'm really tapped into this shedding of, well, a giraffe. It reminds me of the animal spirit cards is seeing the bigger picture and then tapping into the underneath, the black and white of something, revealing of a truth. And then the next card out is All That Glitters, card number 16, the mask. And it feels as though you're seeing why the mask was used in the first place. So maybe you've been looking at something from the big picture, but now you're getting into the details of why a mask was created or worn. So the next card out is Atlantis. These spiritual gifts, this telepathy, this, I'm hearing alternative way of communicating. This combination of science and spirituality. Yeah, getting to the heart of the matter. Yes, getting to the heart of the matter. So it feels as though your emotions could have been a major force in you taking action or non-action, and that there has been some shift, some change that you're either have just gone through or you're getting ready to go through. And it is some sort of a reveal of the truth. And when I pulled these cards, I thought, oh, like I was literally sitting here thinking, I just don't even want to put on makeup. I want my skin to breathe. I want to feel free. I don't want to. And then this morning there was things I wanted to do and something beyond my control, 333 on that timer as I said that. Something beyond my control kept me from doing it at that moment. It was due to pain. And I basically kind of had to sit with that for a little bit and work through it. I kept stretching and moving. Basically what happened was I took a shower, washed my hair, and then I wanted to trim my hair. So I had my arms up in the air a lot, and I must have held it in a wrong position or something. And it created, oh my gosh, about right here in my back and went down the left side of my spine, almost to my waist. Just this pain that would not go away. And the more I stretched and moved, because I really thought about taking some ibuprofen, and I try not to do that unless I absolutely have to. And the more I worked through things, there was so many things on my plate today, places I had to call, figuring out information. It's been chaos. And as I've worked through those and done the stretching as well, the pain has diminished. Now, top and bottom of the deck, I always take out of this Archangel Jeremiel, which is Scorpio. Oh, mercy and third eye. What I'm noting on the back here is optimize change. That seems very significant. You may be wearing sodalite or working with sodalite at this time. And as I say that, this is a very sodalite-like card with the blue and then the kind of little spots that's in it. It's a little bit lighter in color, but it's very reminiscent of that. Interesting. And then also Apollo, the god of archery. Muse. He has a twin, Artemis. This is about embarking, new harbor, safe, music and dance. That's that movement that I was talking about. And the other day, the reading that I did was about Scorpio assisting in the crab, like Cancer, like going deep in the mud and helping dig something up. Interesting, because I grabbed the Inner Temple Oracle here, and as I went to shuffle, when I pulled it apart, it like completely turned around and it did this. It cut itself in half. So taking a look at those cards, it cut on Chamber of Protection and Ancestral Healing. So this definitely feels like something of the family, not hiding behind a mask anymore, just being you, for real, for real. And as I see this Chamber of Protection, I'm also noticing the bottom of the deck here is blessed. Again, this movement being moved. And was it the last reading I did or the one prior? Was about moving you to a safer, calmer space and getting grounded and stabilizing root foundations. It's that emperor vibe of standing in your own truth, standing in your own integrity, being curious, asking questions. Now, the bee has been coming out here a lot. Definitely making me think of honey. It's like sometimes life stings, chaos and conflict. Ooh, and you try to cover it up with honey. Like you try to sweeten it up. Make it look better than it is. And it feels like that's part of what's that's part of what's being removed. Like you're removing all of the hearing artificial sweetener that was placed upon some situation, some person, some relationship, and just get down to the heart of the matter and just ask for clarity, asking for truth. What do we have here? Inner autumn. The true bounty. Getting down to the heart of the matter. getting to see or feel, seeing, understanding, acknowledging it's like once this is removed, you're understanding what's under there and how valuable it is and how productive things have been. And now you're producing the fruits of your labor. Harvest time, autumn, falling in place. So what else for this collective here? This unmasking chaos is what I'm hearing right now. It feels as though out of some form of protection for self, there was a little bit of a polypositive thing in there because you didn't want to reveal something, you didn't want to say something, maybe you didn't want to feel something, and something is definitely opening up right now for you. So the two cards that came out is ancestral healing. I put it back in, shuffled, came out again, and unhookable. You're freeing yourself. You are freeing yourself from, I'm hearing, being roped in. Interesting, these horse type messages have been coming out. Well, it is the year of the horse, but not being roped in, like lasso, drawn in. Because you've seen below the surface. You took care of something or you removed a mask. And because you're being more authentic, honest, greatest potential of you, you're not getting hooked and sucked into other people's chaos. Whoa. Yes. And then on the bottom of the deck, golden. Definitely getting the golden egg vibe here, for sure. Something about mirrors, mirroring of the heart. Aligned and inner autumn. Something very significant here. It feels as though if there's been some sort of a trapped emotion, and there's the hummingbird. I haven't seen him in hours. 1333. My goodness, this number is significant. It's something to do with a sense of responsibility and taking care of yourself and your own needs, as well as what you may be helping others with. It's like remembering you in the midst of all the chaos. The real you. I've got needs too. Something like that. It's as if there was an attachment, an unhealthy attachment to something of your ancestor line. Now that could be family here, that could be on down the line. You might even relate to feeling like, oh my gosh, this almost feels like a curse. Like you just can't break free or can't say no, or But now you're unhookable, you're free, and you're navigating things differently. I tell you what is standing out to me so strong right now are these clouds. First of all, this spiral, like leveling up, again, up. These are like waves to me, chaos. It's also appears to me like angel wings. And I'm also seeing a reverse image of like mother and child. It's kind of given Mary and Jesus vibes. I'm also seeing this is reminding me of the crescent moon, the man in the moon. And then here we have, is this a chalice? Oh, it's not a chalice. From here it looked like that. It's her head, and this is her dress. Multifaceted, these rainbow-like colors. There's something here definitely about reflection, reflecting on the past, and the way she has her hand up here like this, it's like she's letting it all go. Whatever this mask was, whatever pain the mask was masking, letting it go. And that's what makes you unhookable. So why do we need to know this right now? Okay. So I feel as though something in this deck is going to be more for confirmation. If you're curious if this message is for you. What do we need to know about this chaos and conflict? Feels like significance could be very important here. What did I just say? I don't even know if I said that right. It seems like balance is very significant here. Okay. I don't know if that's what I said or not. Because the first card out comes out sideways, the other one stays in. Next card comes out sideways, the other one stays in. This feels like maybe a problem and an answer, so let's see here. We have desert of isolation and embrace solitude. So there could be a difference of opinion, it feels like, between isolate, like, oh, you're just isolating yourself. And you're like, no, I need solitude, or vice versa. Like a difference of opinion, two sides of the same coin kind of energy. And then the next card is Harbor of Peace. So both parties of whatever this energy is coming into balance. You may say it differently. It's the same energy is what I'm getting. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Still your waters. That's calming those emotions. Being taken to this blessed and calm place. And sometimes that's what we need, right? We just need to come back to us. Just me. Yes, am I a part of a family? Absolutely. And is it important for me to have some downtime? You know, because we all deal with stressful events, whether it be at work or family or relationships or lovers, whatever that is. We're all going through very similar moments of stress at some time or another in our life. All right, the next one that was sideways. Tide of transition and ride the current. When you're transitioning, when you're going through a change, it does bring up some chaos and conflict because we do have masks, and we have those that we have been able to heal the energy under it, and we have those that we haven't yet. There's always something to look at. It feels like forever and ever will be. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera. That song's coming through. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Yes. When you're in this unknown time, it does feel like a lot of chaos. I just saw 2101 as I was saying chaos. That feels like choosing peace in times of chaos. And it was 2111 when I said that. Yes, I feel that. That's these angel wings coming in. This is that release. Giving it to God. Surrendering. Allowing the surrender to happen and just be okay with what comes. All right. Then the next one is Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. That peace, coming into peace. Understanding, I was just saying we all go through these things, right? Understanding that the grass isn't always greener somewhere else. Maybe they just are masking problems. And we tend to do that. And I mean, we don't always need to go out and tell everybody our problems either, right? Is it in your best interest to speak up, or is it in your best interest to take the time to heal? And so it comes down to choices of what we do. And to make better choices, it's really helpful to dig in and see what's behind the big picture. Find some details. Find out the details before you make assumptions. And it feels as though this mask it was serving some protection of the heart. Bottom of the deck, growth potential. First card out, wasn't it? No. Which one? Archangel Jeremiel. Optimize change. Growth potential. Whatever is happening right now in this chaos and conflict, they say out of chaos, change is created. Evolution, evolving. And that's what it feels like. Whatever chaos you've been through, knowing that it is for the growth of the family, the job, you yourself, another person, your spiritual awareness, whatever this is. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Yes. So somebody's definitely going through a big change. Why does a collective need to know this at this moment? Can you give us some insight here? Strength card. That's that strengthening of your root, your foundation, the ancestral healing. As you grow up here, you're digging those roots in deeper and learning to stabilize yourself and not feel as though you're just out here wavering in the wind. You know you're solid underneath. That's what allows you to be flexible, is because your roots are so strong. That's beautiful. Okay. So I had asked, why do we need to know this? Because it's giving you strength. It's giving you courage to go out and face one more thing, the next thing. Maybe something's coming up, and it's strengthening that within you. So then what are we stepping into then? What? Five of Swords. This is an energy, to me, I'm feeling like somebody holding something over your head. In the background of this card, we have one man who's on the ground who appears to be unalive. We have another person over here, their hands down, bent, crying. So perhaps this mask that you or someone else is wearing perhaps had a tendency to win at all costs. Again, here's this horse. And this horse looks loyal to the person on the ground. And it, in this picture, the horse is standing over this person's body. And I don't know if you can see this, but this fire, it's like, is the horse breathing fire, or is the fire feeding the horse? Like, is he inhaling or consuming in the line of fire? And this person has a flag in their hand. I don't know if you can see that. And they're holding it down like it's down, which is that surrender. It feels like you've surrendered to some idea, some belief. You're taking off the mask and just being real, being you. So can we have a little bit of a this feels so challenging, and I know there's assistance, and I have this desire, like, oh, I want to give you a little bit more of encouragement. What can you tell us about this golden egg energy? Because that definitely feels like something new. It feels like an incubation period. Because just looking at this is not ready to crack open quite yet. But it's aligned. I'm also getting the feeling of a very large crystal. This could be something like selenite, opal. It has a slight, it's kind of a mixture of opaque and being able to see through. It's like the top, you can almost see that it's clear, but here seems to be a little opaque. What can you tell us about this? Okay, the opaque, like this giraffe zebra. Revealing something underneath, like you have to dig in. Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. There is it feels like a shift happening because you have gotten an upgrade in consciousness. Your focus is in what's for the highest good of all. This could be you. This could be someone else. This could be a complete change of a business environment, like a rework through the entire company kind of a thing. As I moved those that were top and the bottom, we have the Magi. You're creating this. Your higher consciousness is the one who is creating this shift. In your ancestral line. It's not only changing you, it's changing others because you surrendered. I don't have to do it all. Let's let the universe work it out. And all you're doing is just being real, asking some questions, getting to the nitty gritty, digging something up. And that's the change. Yeah. The high priestess, your higher self is guiding you. That's why you're so blessed. Your higher self wants you to know I'm guiding you to your best. What did it say? Hold on. Your best possible outcome. To optimize change. Yes, right there. The best possible outcome to optimize change. And your higher self took you into some old emotions for you to see what truly makes you happy. Maybe just the act of this conversation and being authentic just made you feel so good. Something you wouldn't have done in the past. It's like putting the pain aside and let's just keep going. Not start over, just keep going in the direction that we're headed. Okay. Anything else you want this collective to know? And then we'll get a card to close this out. Anything else you want this collective to know at this time to assist them in optimizing their change? The Sun. I'm hearing draw on source energy. Rely on source. When you surrender this 3D desire to control and go with the unknown. Rely on Source, the source of the light, the source that lights you up. And bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. I wanted to end this on looking towards the future and having optimism for that. You're growing. They're growing. Opportunities are growing. It feels like a massive, look, this pentacle is bigger than he can even carry. Massive upgrade, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever this is for you, however you resonate. All right, I'm kind of feeling like closing this out with an angel oracle message. This feels really good. It's like you're aware this has been a challenging time. And at the same time, you're seeing growth, you're seeing results, fruits of your labor. Yes. The inner harvest, the inner autumn, this phase of we've made it through the hard part. Now it's time for the goodies. It's time to pick. It's time to harvest. And it feels like harvesting love. I don't even have any cups out here, but it all started from emotions. And leveling up in those emotions is a very loving feeling. Okay, closing message for this collective. What do you want us to know about angel numbers? Oh my gosh, is it going to be 33 or 333 again? We have 555, change. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe's plan for you. That's that surrender. Just allowing the faith and trust in the divine. I just got chills. 888. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. Keep focused on what the divine is nudging, guiding you to focus on. Let the chaos and conflict dissolve by asking questions, getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with Source, and taking you to this safer, more calm, abundant space. And we have 666. Oh my gosh. 555, 666, 888, and we had 333 come out here. Wow. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. It's the heart. It's the heart that's so important. Just speaking to someone's heart. Whether you call and talk to them or telepathically. I love this. I love this so much. But I feel like I have one more question. Transformation, abundance, and refocus. So some sort of chaos and conflict may have got you looking this direction, and now it's time to come back to you. Whether it's solitude, isolation, whatever that is for you, and bring yourself back into peace. Oh, shoot. I just knocked a crystal on the floor, and it was a smoky quartz. Maybe that's significant for someone. But I feel like, isn't it interesting about all these doubles and triples? Because we have 22 and the chaos and conflict card is 33. Is there something we need to know about these repetitive numbers? Last message. What does the collective need to know about these triple digits? It definitely feels, especially with all the threes out here, that collective is assisting you. I'm picking up kind of like Three of Cups vibes. There is assistance here and trusting in that. Judgment. I answer the call of my spirit, release the past, and step into a bright new chapter. Yes, for sure. That's that trust. Six of Pentacles. I give freely and I receive gratefully. This balance keeps abundance flowing, keeping it moving. There was a lot about moving. You could be literally moving. You could just be moving your body more. You could be being guided to move more. And I'm seeing these shifts, well, helps work out the pain, like I was saying earlier. And death. I release what no longer serves me and welcome each new beginning with open arms. That's this Five of Swords energy. Like not allowing your mind to overwork or overstimulate, keep you in a cycle of just in your head. Just stop and freaking ask a question. Send an email. And I feel like you're going to find so much support. Okay, collective. That's what I have for you today. I hope this helps. I hope this finds you well. And that your peace and abundance is right around the corner. So, good luck with this energy. Lead with love. Talk to you next time.